What's going on, guys? Coming back at you with another review. This time we got a hot album for you right here. Lil Wayne, That Carter 4. Lil Wayne, what else can you say about the guy? The guy, he sold 100 million albums. 100 million albums. That's incredible. It's remarkable. At this point, he's got 12 albums in his career. He's a masterful musician, a fantastic rapper. He's got the best flows, he's got the best beats, and I just wanted to talk specifically about That Carter 4 because it's so great. It's the epitome of everything that he does being great. So I wanted to draw special attention to it and talk about my favorite things about it because, come on, it's the best. And the reason he sold 100 million albums, right here, let's just get right to it. The music. The music is great. I've got examples for you from all throughout the album of all of my points that I'm going to be talking about. So, the music. Let's talk about Mega Man for a second. The beat is so hot. I don't know how he came up with this stuff. I know he writes all his own beats and literally does all the work on all his own music. Just take a listen to this right here. Now, what we get from that right there is a drum beat that just can't be matched. I mean, come on. You've got the bass, you've got the snare. Really, what else do you need besides that? He must have wrote this. It must have taken him hours. It would have taken me hours. And I'm a drummer. I don't know how he comes up with this stuff. He's a freaking genius. Next one. 6 Foot, 7 Foot. The single you all know and love. It's one of my favorites. It's one of your favorites. And don't even lie. It's one of your favorites. Trust me. Take a listen to this right here. And try to ignore his rapping over it because I know that's hard to ignore because it's so great. But listen to the music behind it.
I lost my mind. It's somewhere I've been stranded. I think you stand under me if you don't understand me. Had my heart broken by this woman named Tammy.
Now tell me you are not amazed. Don't tell me that because that would be a lie. And then you would be a liar. Again, bass. Oh, my apologies. Bass that will rock your sound system and all of your neighbors' houses. Do you really need anything else besides that for a hot beat? You don't. The music is incredible. And it's second to none. But who cares about the music? Let's talk about Lil Wayne's vocals. Now I know in rap it's mostly about the flows and the rhythms and the rhymes and all that. But honestly, they still gotta have a good vocal performance. They gotta have a voice in order for it to be a great album. And he's got it here. It's part of the reason this album is so great. Lil Wayne's vocals are on point. Just take a listen to the opening of the track Abortion. Because trust me, this is where it gets really hot. Right here. Now I know what you're thinking. Lil Wayne is not just a great lead singer. He can also be the backup singer and be just as good. Listen to how he supports Drake on She Will. Are you ready? Are you ready for this?
Take off and go anywhere but here, baby, you know the deal. She bad, so maybe she won't, but shit, then again, maybe.
You see what I mean? He makes Drake sound even better than he already does. But it's not even all about Lil Wayne. It's not all about the music. It's not all about Lil Wayne. Important on a rap album is who are they featuring on the album with them. And your guys already know about Drake. So let's talk about some of the other guests that Lil Wayne has on this album. T-Pain. T-Pain, he's the greatest. Unfortunately, Mr. T-Pain passed away before the recording of this album. But fortunately for everyone, he was actually reincarnated into a computer and was still able to be featured on the album. Take a listen. So, T-Pain, great. Great he still got to contribute on the album, even though he's a computer at this point. But he's not the only one we got on the album. Mr. Fantastic, you know him, you love him, Rick Ross, contributed to the song John. And man, does he have the best lyrics I've ever heard. I mean, no, I don't need to say anything about it. Just listen to it.
I'm not a star. Somebody lied, I got a chopper in the car. I got a chopper in the car. I got a chopper in the car.
Now, you hear that? Rick Ross making the album better. T-Pain making the album better. Drake making the album better. All these guys, Lil Wayne, they're all trying to make the album better. But really, rap is all about the lyrics. Am I right? Come on. What is rap music, honestly, without the lyrics? And so, I take you to one of my favorite lines on the entire album from one of the opening tracks, Blunt Blowin'. Just a great line on the album. And this, keep in mind, this is just one of many. I had a hard time picking my favorites from the album, but this was just one of the best. And just just roll the clip.
Times have changed. Well, fuck it, get a new watch. I still got the vision like a line between two dots.
The Vision. Who saw that coming? M. Night Shyamalan didn't see that coming. Alright? Because that line was fucking genius. It was a masterpiece. It was... We don't deserve that line. We don't deserve that line. And if you think we don't deserve that masterful piece of literature, oh my God. Just listen to the greatest rap lyric of all time in his most bestest track of all time, 6 Foot 7 Foot. Like we talked about earlier, my favorite, your favorite. It's the reason it was a single, and it features the best rap lyric of all time.
Bitch, real G's moving silence like lasagna.
Real G's move in silence like lasagna. Now, let me break this down for you because you don't understand. Trust me. See, the G in lasagna is silent. And gangsters move silently. The real ones, anyway. Not the fake ones. So, he ties in real G's and lasagna together in one line. It's game over at this point. If you're an aspiring rapper, give up. Because you're not Lil Wayne. You're not writing about lasagna. You've already failed. So, in conclusion, what can we say about this album? It's a masterpiece. I hope 1,000 years from now, when aliens come to this planet and they destroy us all, and then they look at what we had to offer as a human race, I hope they find the Carter 4 and they examine this album and they dissect it more than they dissected people from Kansas in the cornfields. Because what they will learn from this album will change their alien lives like it changed mine. 10 out of 10. Perfect album. Please, guys, listen to Lil Wayne and this album in particular, That Carter 4, if you have not heard it. Thank you for tuning in.